What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boys, Truz here, back again with another video. Today, going back at the NFL content for the 2021-22 NFL season. It's almost upon us. It's about that time, and it's the most wonderful time of the year, if you know what I mean. And so today we're going to be continuing the series, ceilings and floors for NFL teams. If it's your first time joining us, check out our other videos to see those, but also for a quick explanation. Ceiling, most amount of wins, best record the team can get if things flow the best possible way for them. And then floor, the least amount of wins they can get if things go the opposite. They sail the worst possible. Storms, rain, crash, sharks, all that good stuff ruins their season. And obviously it's the West, so we got 4 teams to cover. We're gonna get right into it. And we got the Los Angeles Chargers first. I'll be covering the ceiling. Gavin will be getting the floor. And the ceiling for them we have at 11-6. It could be higher because rookie court, but also it's because Justin Herbert coming off his rookie season, sophomore year obviously. So it's like there's still some progression to be made. Usually a jump comes like third year, second year sometimes also. But I think the biggest factor for me that kept the ceiling from not being super high, I don't know if Gavin agrees with this, is because of the new coach. They obviously fired Anthony Lynn. Now they have a new guy. So I feel like for Herbert, the success he had in the first year, I see him doing it again. But it also has to be with a new playbook, new scheme, new coach, all that kind of stuff. And they also lost Hunter Henry. Now that's like a big deal.
And
but that's why I have at 11-6.
In general, they don't really have the greatest roster. Sure, they have Keane Allen, they have Austin Eckler, they got Justin Herbert. We have Mike Williams pictured here. We also have Asante Samuel Jr. pictured on the bottom. But they don't really have the greatest roster in the world. Of course, they have Joey Bosa. They don't have Melvin Ingram anymore. Derwin James coming back from injury, I believe. And I don't even know if they've held on to Casey Hayward. And they also had another starting cornerback. I think he used to be on the Broncos. But their team around Justin Herbert really isn't crazy good. And also, like Adrian said, second year for Justin Herbert, which doesn't mean he's completely ready to go and clap cheeks. And it also doesn't mean that he's completely ready to suck. So it's like, he's kind of in a progressional period.
No cheeks, bro.
Yeah, he ain't clapping no cheeks. He's not with that, especially with that haircut, man.
Dude.
God.
Dude, girls are going to think they're going to catch a case looking at that, man. He looks like he's like 14 years old. Oh my God.
Dude, oh my God. He looked like me my freshman year. Okay, sorry. So, floor for the Chargers, Justin Herbert sucks. He turns out to be a bust. Maybe he gets injured or he just isn't feeling great with the new coaching scheme. Coach is a bad idea. He gets cut midseason or, I don't know, he just survives somehow. Asante Samuel Jr. is okay at best. Mike Williams drops the football like he did in the Saints game. Nice. Keane Allen is one of the best receivers in the NFL. You can't say anything wrong about him. The team just has the worst possible scenario. Anthony Lynn comes back mid-season. I don't know. The team just isn't great. And we see them being above average team, similar to the Dolphins last video. If you guys didn't see that video, go check it out. But an okay roster around Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert really, really makes this team stand out. As we all know, Rookie of the Year from last year. We all know, Justin Jefferson may have deserved it more, but you can't give out 2 awards to 2 players. And they both deserved it. We got to be honest. But that's the floor for the Los Angeles Chargers. Yeah, what?
Not to cut you off, but I follow Adam Schefter on Twitter. I have his notifications on. And there he just tweeted some breaking news. Kind of shocking. The Tennessee Titans have released Matt Barkley.
Thanks for telling me. Okay, on the next game.
On the next team.
Dude, we got that up.
We got the Las Vegas Raiders with the ceiling of 10-7. Last year they went 9-7, I believe, maybe 8-8. I don't exactly remember. But they had a decent year, and I think people are kind of underrating the Raiders. Derek Carr, he's an average. He's an okay quarterback. He's nothing right home about, but he's also consistently, a good quarterback. I remember he had the almost MVP season, then he broke his foot or whatever a little while back. So he has it in him to be a stud quarterback. Henry Ruggs, second year. Barton Willie Snead. The team's okay. A lot of people are kind of sleeping on them. And that's why, John Gruden, he's also a decent coach, getting paid the big bucks too. And we have them, at the max going 10-7. Could see 11-6, but for sure, I don't really see them going past 10-7, especially not 11-6. But
Yeah, I could see the Raiders just sneaking in the playoffs, like a 9-8, 10-7 type record. But yeah, the Raiders are a good team. People forget about the fact that they actually have a really, really solid team, especially Madden wise. Go check them out on Madden. But Las Vegas Raiders, like a solid team. Derek Carr kind of brings down the team, if we're gonna be honest. Like in my mind, at least. Like I haven't been watching much of the Raiders. Don't get me wrong, but like for the past couple of years, I've always felt like he's average. You know, he's got a bit of an arm, which is great. Of course, when you have Henry Ruggs and Darren Waller, like you need to put that ball up there. You need to give him some space to make the play. Um, but they have a solid team. Their O line, if you haven't seen the videos of like the pocket that Derek
it was
Carr has, oh my
massive. Yeah.
god.
But
But
they cut a bunch of them. That's the problem.
really,
Like Rodney
oh
Hudson
my
is gone.
god, oh my god, and yeah, a good team. Like their defense is not great. Don't get me wrong, but like a solid team all around, and they could really be a sleeper to make the playoffs. I don't think they'll go far in the playoffs, but they could be a really, really good team to make the playoffs. And with the floor is at 6-11, yeah, they could be really, really bad, and they could also be really, really good. Vegas Raiders, John Gruden, he wants to be back in 2002. If you guys haven't seen that, go check that out. It's Gridiron Heights, okay? Not sponsored. I love Gridiron Heights though, especially their OG videos. But Las Vegas Raiders, 6-11 floor. On to the next team. I can't hold it. Okay, sorry. Okay. Chiefs, we got a ceiling of 15-2. Okay. Sorry, we're in a fun mood right now. As you can see, I'm getting a potential spam call. But the Chiefs, 15-2 ceiling, really, really good team. I was thinking about putting them 17-0, being one of the only teams that could actually peak up there, but I mean, I don't really see it realistically happening. I don't see them going 16-1. I could see them going 17-0, but it's like a 1% chance. So it's like very, very little, very, very slim to none. Ceiling of 15-2, I feel like is pretty comfortable. I could see them going 14-3. I could see them going 13-4 without a doubt. 15-2, I could definitely see as well. Really, really solid team. As we all know, they've been Super Bowl contenders, been in a couple Super Bowls past couple years, and been in the playoffs consistently. I think I saw something earlier. It was like they've had like 8 years of consistently having a winning record. Of course, the top team in that group was Steelers. Shut the heck up, Steelers fans. You will not have it again. But Kansas City Chiefs, really, really good team. 15-2 ceiling. I mean, this is pretty obvious. If you watch football, you should know.
And then to combat what Gavin said, playing devil's advocate, we have the floor at 12-5. I mean, this is not. It sounds kind of crazy to think, but it's not that far off. I don't think. Like the year the Ravens, 2019, the Lamar MVP season, when they had the bye, I think the Chiefs went 12-4, I believe, or maybe 13-3. So like going 12-5 would not be that crazy, especially if Mahomes, could potentially get hurt. Or I think something people are kind of forgetting about. It's with that 17th game. Say if the Chiefs already know they're going to be in the playoffs, Week 16, the chance of them playing their starters is not very high because it's an extra game. So that could be chalked up to like an automatic loss almost if that scenario happens. So you can factor that in. You can factor Mahomes just having a down year. Obviously, it happens. You can't be great every single year. You're gonna have slight dips, even if you are like, you can be great every year. You just can't be perfect every year, if you know what I mean. So he might dip down a bit. Receivers might not play as well. Might be some regression from the team. Maybe defense chokes a little more, and they finish at 12-5, and that's still a respectable record. Easy playoffs. So I don't think we're saying anything too crazy, but we're just saying they're not going to lose more than 5 games. But at the most, they will lose 5.
All right, I forgot to warn you guys, but there is a storm coming by, and as you probably can hear right now, as it's going off. So I'll let Adrian do the ceiling, and hopefully this goes by for a moment, and I can do the floor afterwards. But Denver Broncos.
Okay, so now we have the Denver Broncos. Cortland Sutton coming back from the torn knee. They got Jerry Jeudy entering his second year, I believe.
Correct.
And they have Teddy Bridgewater rolling in with the starting job. Got the keys to the city, and he is their starter as of right now. We did a NFL prediction video a while back. Kind of slept on them. Had a Bronco fan come in, clap us up, give us the beatdown, tell us what we're wrong, question their whole life decisions, all that good stuff. And I can say, he impacted us, guys. He changed our life. He changed our thinking. And how sentimental. We now have the ceiling for the Broncos being at 8-9. Still, even that guy said they were going to go like 13-4. That's not happening. But 8-9, that's a respectable record. Bridgewater, I don't really see him being a playoff quarterback. Drew Lock, not really either. But 8-9, Bridgewater comes in, performs well. I can't remember if they have a new coach or not. Not exactly sure. I know it was Vic Fangio before, but I don't know if it's still him. Cortland Sutton's back. Receiving game gets better. Young guys develop more. Defense plays decent. Justin Simmons got his payday. He balls out some more. And they finish with a respectable 8-9 to build on. And, that would be their year at the ceiling. Then we got to see if the rain's gone or if they covered the floor.
It's like somewhat going off, and I know my dad was just yelling at me trying to say something. I couldn't hear a thing because of the rain, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, it's I said this last video. If you guys didn't see that, go check it out. But basically, right, I have like a window above me, and that's why it's like amplified. So it's kind of just louder than it would normally be. Of course, just hitting a wall, you probably wouldn't even hear it. But I have a window above me, which is, it's a nice night light, but it, it kind of kills the mood. But anyway, at 4-13, Teddy Bridgewater sucks. Drew Lock sucks. They can't do anything. Running back room is garbage. Somebody gets injured probably. Wide receivers just don't pan out. And defensively, Von Miller maybe gets injured or wants to get traded or something. Because I feel like he would be one of those players who'd want to get traded. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Von Miller, but like, I feel like he wants to be on a good team, and he's been on the Broncos for the past couple of years. Like,
Dude,
they've been good.
Some domestic violence thing.
Really?
I think, yeah.
Oh, it's coming back. Anyway, that's the floor for the Broncos, and that's pretty much it for the video. As you can see, you got the black screen, end of slideshow. But sorry, I just put them back on the Carl Nassib. But
Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check us out for more NFL videos. We're popping off now.
Yes.
And Gavin.
If you guys want this satisfying sound of rain clapping on a window, come back for some more content. As you will get it repeatedly. No, there's just a bit of a storm going by right now. But we'll hope to see you guys next time when we do the NFC and we roll through all of that. That's going to be it for the video, guys. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.